peace and love to the world. How are you all doing? I'm doing so great. And this is spiritual growth. We are growing every single day. And I'm here, Golden Spiritual Teacher, and I'm here to expand your consciousness with the truth of self, because only the true knowledge of self can really free us from all the pain and suffering. And today I want to give you some yogi knowledge, what I am learning in my growth, because we are all on planet Earth here to experience so-called life, and we get so lost in the illusion, the Maya. Maya is extremely powerful. Maya is extremely beautiful. What is Maya? Maya is illusion. The life that you are experiencing. Maya said that, come with me, I give you good experiences. I give you all the glories of life. I give you all the beautiful things you are here to enjoy. So we forget to really enlighten ourselves. We forget to really ask ourselves, who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? What am I? So we forget to ask this question, and we get lost in the illusion, so-called fixing life, growth and materialistic needs and all this. Woohoo! So how much pain can you take? We are all suffering mentally, emotionally, physically. So we can be liberated from all this pain and suffering. Why? Because the soul itself don't have any emotion. The soul don't carry any pain, but the body does. All the chakra centers that is located in our spine have all these emotional boundaries and blockages. So as we are experiencing this human life, how can we be liberated? How much pain can you take? Look, now if I come and hit you, you will get so mad. You will be, why did you hit me? And I hit you back, boom. When somebody do something bad to you, and you are thinking, how I'm gonna give it back to you, There are so many people that have thoughts like this, But the thing is that there are also people who is running away from all the pain and suffering. Oh my God, that being hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm never gonna go back to that being, Oh no, I will hurt you back. Let me just give you some payback, So we are having so many distractions. But the thing is that we forget to realize that everybody is our master teacher. Everybody is student, We are the greatest master teacher and the student to everything else that is around. So if somebody hurt us, because there is a reason why I got hurted, why I got pain, is because for me to grow and learn. So how much pain can you take? How much Tapa? In yogi knowledge we say that Tapa means, I can give you some example. In order to be enlightened, we choose to be in Tapa. In order to be enlightened, we have to experience pain and suffering. Otherwise, how we gonna grow and how we gonna get enlightened? Means there are some yogis, they stays in one posture, means the headstand, head down, the feet up, they're hurting themselves. They're feeling the pain, they're sweating, for hours after hours, standing in one posture. Who can do that? But they're doing it. Why? To practice on Tapa, how much pain and suffering they can take. Some people put their feet on fire and they feel the pain and they love the pain, or they don't run away from the pain. I can be lazy and no, why am I gonna burn my feet? Why am I gonna go back to the relationship? Why am I gonna fix this, build it up? Why am I gonna meet my friend that always so sad? Why am I gonna do it? Some people are like that, but we have to do it. We have to practice on Tapa. How much pain can we take till we start to love that pain and become friend with that pain and collect the wisdom from that pain and be liberated to the enlightenment? This is the practice of Tapa. That's why when you stand on one posture on yoga mat, you can stand there for hours in order to be enlightened. The Sufi, the greatest poet, he was dancing for so many days, and while he was dancing, he was not feeling, he was not sweating, he was not really feeling like, oh my God, I'm dancing for 3 days, for all the hours I need food, I need water, he was not doing it. Why? Because he was so in love with what he was doing, and he was totally surrendered to God, and he was doing it, and then he got enlightened. He became one with the Supreme Source. So sometimes we have to practice on Tapa. Sometimes we have to accept the pain that we are dealing with. Sometimes we have to accept the people that is around. Because if you don't deal with what is front of me, the pattern is going to come back to me all over again in different shape and form, through different spirits. So the pattern that you are in, the situation that you are in, do not run away from these things, because you gotta face this. You gotta face it and overcome your obstacle. Nobody gonna work the route for you. You have to work it by yourself. That's why the Tapa is here, to practice on Tapa. So when you practice on things like this, when you practice on things like this, then you can be enlightened. Things can just happen to you naturally. Whatever you say, it shall be happen. We have lots of superpowers on earth, and we are super beings on earth. So how can we activate these superpowers? In a very simple way, like practice on Santosh. Santosh means if foods come to me, I eat. If I don't have food, it's okay. Okay, this means Santosh. How many can practice these things? This is very simple things, but yet so it's very hard. Yes, so it's very hard, and nobody want to practice these things like integrity. Who want to practice on integrity? Stop lying, Stop being the person that everybody can believe in. Stop destroying people's time. If you say that you're going to be 1 o'clock, you're going to meet a friend 1 o'clock, stop stealing somebody's time. Stealing doesn't mean you're going to come and steal some money from my pocket. No, stealing means also when you're stealing from the earth, means you are just eating all the fruits. How many fruit trees you plant? You're stealing from the earth. Stealing also means when you tell your friend, I'm going to meet you 1 o'clock, and then you are not even there at 1 o'clock. You are late, 2 o'clock you are there. So you stole your friend's time. So stealing is like this. So how can you practice non-stealings? How can we practice non-violence? How can we practice Tapa, where we allow our pain to be here and we become friends with our pain instead of running away? How can we practice Santosh? Santosh means that we don't become so greedy, we don't become so egoistic. What does that mean? That means that when you eat, I eat. I'm not gonna be so greedy just because you have tons of fruits on your plate and I don't have it. Then I will become greedy, like, oh, you have it, I don't have it. This is greedy. We have to practice Santosh. And Santosh means that, how do you practice Santosh? We practice Santosh like, when you have it, I have it. When you eat, I eat. If food comes to me, it comes to me. I eat that food. If food don't come, no, I'm not gonna be angry. I'm not gonna be rushing around, hating everybody, stealing and eating. No, I'm gonna wait till God serve it to me. So this is what Santosh means. So to stop pain and suffering in our daily life and be more enlightened through this human body, we have to practice all these beautiful things, and it's so simple. The yogi lifestyle is so simple, but how many can really practice all this simplicity during day? Because you wake up in the morning, you wake up, you brush your teeth, you eat some stuff, and then you run for your work. But how many people are doing all the soul work that is here to do? How many of us are doing it? Not so many, because you all got programs since you've been kid, because you have to do all the things in order to survive on earth. But we are human beings only on earth. The only species on earth that have to pay to survive on earth is like, wow, why can't we just live free in nature like all the other species does? But for me, I'm saying it, but if you start to also question all this, we may come somewhere on planet Earth, That's why I start to question little things, So all these matter. So if you want to be liberated from all this pain and suffering, you gotta accept the truth. There is only one and only truth, and nobody can change the truth. Nobody can change the truth, like nobody can change the soul. Soul is permanent. The body is impermanent, and this is the ultimate truth. The soul is immortal. The body, we have to let go of it, like bye-bye, Bye-bye, body. Bye-bye, body. So we have to let go of this body, but we are being a slave to our body. How can we really live with the truth? How can we really live with the ultimate truth every single day to really remind ourselves of the ultimate truth? How? I'm reminding you all, and I'm doing my job, but are you doing your job? Are you doing your job? This is the ultimate truth, and only the true knowledge of self can liberate ourselves, can free our mind, can bring us to peace and joy and happiness. Right now I'm balancing you all with the ultimate truth. That's why you all are listening. That's why you all are listening, because the God within me, the soul itself, is speaking through this avatar to you all. So now, once you got it, so you gotta live in the truth. Always remind yourself of the ultimate truth, and this is how you can really free your mind. This is how you can really live free. This is how you can really at least be in the present moment with the ultimate truth. And there are so many practices that we are here to do instead of just going to work. But in order to survive in a city life, we have to work. But actually, we're here to help each other. If you help me, I help somebody else, and this is how we're gonna build up each other. This is how we can help each other, so that we're not gonna get stuck in a box for rest of our life, and work for somebody else, because we are already a slave for our body. The body have to submit to the soul. And how many of us are really slave to our body? Oh, we have to decorate our body, we have to do this to our body, we have to take care of our body, we have to give our body a shelter, we have to give so many foods, so many needs. Our body have so many needs. Our body wants so many things. Our body wants so many things, like a life partner. We want good sex, we want good shelter, we want good friends, that give us good emotions, good feeling, good lover, good foods, that taste good. This is body. But what about the soul that is immortal? The true real you, the true you that is permanent. The body is going to disappear, it's impermanent. So what is about true, the real you, which is the soul? Are you listening to the soul? No, most of us are listening to our body all the time. Well, of course, you should be friend with your body. But don't you get too lost with your body and forget the soul that is within. The true friend, the truest friend, the realest friend that you have is the soul that is within. The soul that is within, because we have to let go of this body like every other species on planet Earth. When I look into the nature, I see a tree, they disappear, they cut down the tree or tree dies, this body is gone. I see the fishes, you all eat up these fishes, this flesh, you eat that fish, the body is gone. But what about the soul that is within? Soul gets another body, so do you. So do you. So now you have to reconnect back to what's real you, the soul that is within through this human body. And then you will know what to do, how to do, when to do for your soul. So now the body, once the body is submit to the spirit don't need any food. The spirit don't need any shelter. The spirit don't need all and relationship, because the spirit is already in love with the Most High, the Creator itself. So you have to give that love to yourself, the true self, which is the soul. So once you start to give that, so now your body going to eat less food. Your body not gonna ask you to have sex all the time. Your body gonna become more in balance, because you have to purify this body from all the blockages, from all the energies that you ever been consumed, put in this holy temple of God, which is the body. This body have to submit to the spirit. Once you submit to the spirit, now you're going to start to purification of your mind, purification of your body. Once your mind and body in balance, the soul can be awake. And now all of your pain and suffering just gone in a second. So now you're going to shine bright like the sun on the sky, and nobody can stop you from doing what you are here to do. You're just going to smile. You're just going to laugh around and be happy like a little kid. Just simplicity. Yes. Oh, you're going to tune into the nothingness, because you are nothing. You are just flowing. You are just a passenger. Oh, you are traveling because you are a traveler. You are traveling. You are gaining wisdom from experiences. So you're not going to stop experiencing, because life is experience. So you're not going to stop living your life. You have to experience. You all want happiness. You all are doing so much to be happy, right? But the happiness is not in materialistic world. It's not in the illusion, the world itself, because it's all illusion. The happiness is within. It's inside. Once you seek what's true, once you seek what is permanent, and once you find it, you can receive the ultimate happiness of oneself. And this is the only way you can do it. You can just be happy by sitting under a tree and laughing around like, ha ha ha, I'm just happy. I don't need nothing. I am nobody. There are so many people that is so greedy. That means that they have one pair of shoes. They have one pair of shoes and they want so much more. Like you bought pair of shoes for like $200, and now you see another shoes pair for $300. You're like, oh, I want that too. I have to put it with this dress. That shoes is with this dress. No, this is too complicated. It's same with the people with their relationship when they have it with their partner. Oh, that girl was good in cooking. Oh, that girl really loved me. That girl really kissed me. Or that man really took care of me with money. That man really gave me some emotions, love and all this. This is greediness. Why can't you just stay with one partner? Why can't you just stay with one pair of shoes instead of being too greedy? Because when you want too much, you suffer a lot. Example, let me break it down to you all. If you want to go to a party, okay, so now you have so many pairs of shoes. So when you have so many pairs of shoes, so now you take one pairs of shoes and like, I don't want these pairs of shoes. Let me take another pairs of shoes. And then you take another pairs of shoes and you're like, no, I don't want these pairs of shoes. You take another. Oh, it looks good. Then you go to your party. And once you come to party, you're still confused. You're like, oh, do I look beautiful? Or I to take that another pairs of shoes. I may look better, But the brother that next door, he have only one pairs of shoes. And he don't have to go through so many complication and complicated mind, He's suffering mentally. But the brother who have only one pairs of shoes, that brother took that one pairs of shoes. He's simple. He took that. He didn't even think so many pairs of shoes. He went to the party and he's dancing his ass off. He's like, oh, he's having fun. He's happy. Why? Because he have only one pairs of shoes. He's not complicated. He's not confused. But the another one, he's suffering mentally because he have so many pairs of shoes and he don't know what to take. He don't know which one to take. So you got me. So you have to let go of your greediness, You have to let go and become so simple so that you can achieve the goal of happiness because you want to be happy. So go for a simple life. Go for a simple life. Stop being so complicated so you may stop suffering so much. And it's same with the people who have so many partners. You end up being with so many and then in the end of the day you don't know who to choose. And then you lay back on the bed and you think of somebody else. But you are laying with somebody else. It's like, whoa, take it slow, calm down. And start to be more humble. Give thanks. Start to love yourself and be the balance to yourself so that you can balance all of your relationship and so-called life. This is the only you can do it. And I'm giving you all the right knowledge of self. And I'm here to, as I'm experiencing, I'm putting all the work with myself and I'm doing it and I'm living my life to the fullest. Look, I've been free in nature. I'm living so simple here in nature over 3 years now. I left everything that I didn't like. And I'm still here, I'm living my life and I'm growing every single day. And this is spiritual growth. We're here to grow, So you all better share this video. And if you miss my video, rewatch it. Check on my YouTube page, Golden Spiritual Teacher. You can find so many techniques and so many information that can transform your life. It can change you for better because we are here to help each other, right? Please share. And if you want angel reading right now, if you want to know what's going on, whatever you need help with, I'm here to give you all the angel reading by donation. So please contact me. If you need any information, any help, just contact me. I will be here for y'all all. Namaste. Peace and love.